So some of you might be wondering, Abby, why do you keep titling all your videos as pointless? Pointless this, pointless that, pointless rant, pointless tales. Well, I'm just covering all my bases, because you can't really comment and say I just wasted 6 minutes of your youth if you knew beforehand that this was completely pointless.
From Boston.
So I am officially back on campus. Co-op's over, and I'm back in school. My classes start in about, I actually have no idea because this is not a watch, it's actually a bracelet, but my first class isn't until the afternoon, so I've got the entire morning to just waste time and ramble. So here I am, moved in to what appears to be a single, but isn't at all. This is supposed to be a double, but my roommate lives in the living room. It's so damn literal. Now, for those who don't know, Northeastern students, after their freshman year, get to live in apartment-style dorms, which means we get all the responsibilities of an apartment, but none of the benefits. So a couple weeks before moving in, my roommate contacted me and said that in the fall, her former roommate and her set it up so she would be living in the living room and her roommate would be living in the actual bedroom in what we call a 2-person standard apartment. And I said, sure, I really don't care either way, because last year I lived in an 8-person apartment. I lived in a double room with 1 roommate and 7 suite mates. Think about that for a second. 1 apartment, 8 girls, 1 kitchen, 1 living room, 2 bathrooms. You could open the door and the estrogen would waft through and kill a small child. It wasn't good. So I move in here and I start putting my stuff away in this room and I start thinking, I was given the wrong key. I was given the wrong room assignment. I didn't sign up for a single-person apartment. This room cannot be a double bedroom. And I look out into the living room and I see that my roommate's stuff is in the living room. Ergo, this must be the right apartment. Shit. But hey, I'm okay with that because I've got a room to myself and there's enough room for a DDR pad, and that's really all that matters in life. Now, I seem to be complaining a lot about this apartment, and I really shouldn't because it's absolutely incredible. I am across the street from the Museum of Fine Arts. Now, I'm realizing I really shouldn't be talking about this because if there's a crazy stalker who wants to, track me down and kill me, he now knows roughly where I live. But then again, my username kind of gives away where I live. Whoops. But I'm absolutely psyched to be living across from the Museum of Fine Arts. Now, Northeastern kids get to go to the MFA for free, and I used to go all the time my freshman year, but really had no time my sophomore year since I lived on the other side of campus. But now I can go whenever I want. When I'm getting back from classes, I can just go across the street, go to the MFA, and then go back to my dorm. Now, I don't know anything about art at all, but I'm easily amused. So I love going in there and just standing in front of a painting and just being like, it's pretty. Now, I understand I'm probably sounding a little bit like a crazy person right now, and I'm okay with that because I am crazy. But I'm the happy crazy, the person who's singing to herself and laughing out loud in the subway for no reason, as opposed to the violent crazy, the, hi, how are you doing? Stab with scissors. But since I'm wasting your time so much already, I decided I'm going to waste even more of your time and talk about my goals for this semester. Goal number 1, turn on my laptop. I actually have no idea when I'm going to be able to post this because I've been trying to turn on my laptop for the past 3 days. Nothing. It has reached the point that it's taking all the energy in me not to drop kick it into a wall. It's really bad. Goal 2, eat healthy. Or healthily. But in all seriousness, this is something I should keep note on because the last semester I was in class, my diet consisted of oatmeal, spoonfuls of peanut butter, and ramen. I dropped like 10 pounds, which, you know, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh my god, I'm so fat, I need to lose 15 pounds. Like, I understood that losing 10 pounds was a bad idea and I looked sickly ill. Sickly ill? Sickly thin. There we go. Goal number 3, make the people's lives who live below me a living hell by playing DDR early in the morning. That way we all win. I get some exercise, I fulfill a goal, their lives suck long, hard, and with malicious intent. So that's all I really gotta say. Hopefully I can post this sometime within January if, you know, I can turn on my laptop. And if not, it's been real. And I can say that because if I can't turn on my laptop, you'll never see this. So, ha. On you. I'm gonna go eat some oatmeal now. Now I realize I sound like a crazy person right now, and I'm okay with that. Because I am a little bit nuts. But the good kind of nuts. The happy nuts. The happy crazy person, let me rephrase that. You know, sorry. Now I have this image in my mind of happy nuts, and I just need to stop talking. Yeah. Not the violent crazy, you know, I'm gonna track you down and call you 15 times and leave voicemails threatening your life and, you know, boil your bunny. Did I just compare myself to Fatal Attraction? I think I did. Shit.